Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Also, very thriving skin market. A lot to live up for, and I think Riot did a pretty good job. I think the skins are pretty clean. I think the skins are pretty clean.
Is this more Fortnite or is this more like CS:GO?
This is almost entirely CS:GO.
Okay.
A couple Overwatch abilities.
No, I meant like the marketplace. Like how do you get the skins?
Is this dead zone then?
What's that?
Is this dead zone?
Yes.
Oh. We can say the F word.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Super easy to read. Google it.
Sure.
If you would like it.
What kind of reading is it?
It's just like, hey, welcome to casting.
Turret's destroyed.
Take a look. You'll probably do general casting.
Placing alarm bot. Long.
I don't know when the mic will start back up, so I'm just going to keep casting, assuming like we have people going on here. Or you know what? I'll probably ask. You know what? That would. Is there an owner found? Yes.
Charge.
All right. No idea if we're up or not. Fog. Good soup. I need to make sure that.
Spike down B. Thirty seconds left. Last player standing.
We are live back here with Stevenson Val SVSU Val Red Gaming.
Turret out.
We got ourselves a 3-2-0 in Stevenson's favor here. Pop flash there. Oh, KOCing the entire Saginaw Valley team and choosing to play safe and just back up. Not a terrible idea here. Spectating on site, all the way back side with the stinger, doesn't quite find it. Oh, poking around mid, gets taken out by Fast over on the B side. B side. Slade going to low health, falling.
Down
Only
A.
Jesus left. A stinger and a dream. The TP play. He was counting on his team to swing a little bit quicker. Not quite sure. Being a little bit of a tough spot there. Smashed in. Jesus, everybody should be able to buy at this point in time and get at least mostly full armor. Should be a gun round for both teams here. Good stuff, good stuff. Saginaw Valley, if the problems are like last rounds, they gotta start getting things moving. They gotta get in, they gotta play together, they gotta get kills. For whatever reason, the kills are just no longer coming in. They gotta go find something. Whatever that means. TVK coming in there, as well as the Omen smoke. We got 4 in mid from Stevenson, pushing all the way up catwalk.
Flash.
Field gets 2 there for Squeeze. I'm gonna say Squeeze. I think that's what that guy is. Slade there, not quite sure what he's got to do. Trying to hold the angle as best he can. Jesus is doing his best.
Last
Trying
player
to find
standing.
something. Oh, Splash gets up on the wall. Sends out the drone. It's just Slade. Gets tagged. They know where he is. Backing it up. Got full util online. A rifle and full armor. Oh, he turns his back to the enemy. Very terrifying stuff there. And it's a spot. It does have the spike, but probably will not be able to get it planted there. It'll be difficult. He's gonna have to do his best. I don't know. They're ready for him. He might just have to try and save. Oh, what a shot, Slade!
That was clean.
Oh,
Blinding.
Slade! You can't
30
do
seconds
that to me.
left.
I'm just trying to watch Valorant.
Cover going
Jeez.
out.
My mind is blown. Slade 0-2 away from his ult. Planting will give him another one. So we'll see here. If he finds a kill and gets the bomb down, that'll be plenty possible.
10
for him
secons
to
left.
use that. Does have one smoke left in the chamber. That's just it. Oh, that's all he's got. Doesn't quite throw it. Oh, does find one, but does get taken out. Be 5-0 in Stevenson's favor. Oh gosh, I keep saying Stockton. Smash team just fought Stockton University. My apologies. SVSU
My ultimate is ready. Oh,
That'll
no,
be
no,
the
you don't deserve
ult now. Stevenson in definitely a good spot ult-wise. Plenty going on. Got the Odin. The Odin costs a little bit more than a rifle, $300 more. Useless on attack because you move slower when you have it out. Doesn't one-shot to the head, but good gravy is it funny. Good gravy. Thing shoots so fast, and some of the walls, some of the really thin walls you can shoot through, and each gun is either low, medium, or high wall penetration. So how little or much damage reduction happens when they shoot through a wall. And Odin can shoot through a wall with almost nothing happening. It can just spam crap ton of bullets, got like 100 bullets in the mag, just spam through a wall. It's so funny. It's so funny. Personal favorite. Who got the mid-play here from Saginaw though, moving all the way up towards Market. Trading out 4-4 here. They're on a save round. We'll see what happens. Oh, that shock dart was clean, not gonna lie to you. Couple going down. Trades all around though. This is what Saginaw wants to do when you're down to weapons. You want to be trading as much as possible. That means there are weapons on the ground for you to pick up. Slade, he's got to get closer to something. That is a longer range fight that he does not want to take. They're just kind of waiting around singers. They got to try to make a play eventually here. It is tough when they don't have much information.
Revealing area.
Are worse weapon-wise. It's kind of a tough spot for them. So they're going to choose to push over this B site with
30 seconds left.
A little slow on the rotation there from Stevenson, but they
Perfect.
one back site. Beautiful from Sebastian finds the kill there. Oh, Slade! The trigger discipline, let's go! Oh, Slade! Oh, the trigger discipline. That's crazy. That's crazy, Meals.
That was clean.
That's what you'll love
That
to
was
see.
pretty clean.
The patience to know that the Sova didn't see him, so he could just wait and try to go for 2 kills instead of immediately shooting the Sova. The what we call trigger discipline, the reaction of not being able to shoot there. Yeah, that's huge. It'll be the first round for Saginaw as well. Going 1-5 now. Here is their comeback time. Got a bunch of ults online, though I believe Stevenson does as well. Should be a very interesting fight here. Both teams full weapons, full armor, lots of ultimates online. This is a round. This is a round to watch. Jesus here taking some jiggle peeks or jump peeks, just trying to get around and find as much information as possible without risking himself. It's like they're trying to back him up. Here's him coming out. This is more of the aggressive Saginaw that
You
we've seen
should
before.
run.
Shot kind of a little bit bushy here. Still really alive there. might get shot out. Yeah, does get shot. Might be over through the wall. Lockdown has 100 health. You can shoot it and break. That's for sure. Well, the defender killjoy lockdown as well got shot out. Oh, never mind. Or it got placed. My vote.
Obstacle.
Jesus, there. Oh, shit. He's smoke. Oh my god.
Spike down B.
Jesus, you're a enemy line.
Set required.
Finds it. KO goes down. You can still get res, but kind of unlikely here. Saginaw has 4. Stevenson has 1.5, I guess. If the KO wall timer ticks down, he will.
One enemy remaining.
Here we go. Just an omen left for Stevenson. That's tough. Back here. Just maintaining pressure on the smoke here. He's not going to get out. This omen is probably just going to have to go for a save here. 1 against 4 is not going to work. Does find the kill though. Beautiful shot on the spec there. Second will have to back up. Shot through the smoke. What is this man running? Check his docs. Check his work. His Microsoft Word.
Last player standing.
Oh my god! I cannot believe that Omen got 3 kills before going down. Not a round win, but a lot of damage to Saginaw's econ. Which, to be fair, they got plenty of money anyway. But what a play! Hero moment there. Stevenson will likely have to go on a half buy kind of thing. Probably won't be able to buy full weapons. Will have to buy just enough so that they will be able to full buy next round. You see, they have enough money to buy some cheaper weapons while still saving enough for the next round, kind of thing. Saginaw finding their footing 2 rounds in a row here. Got the momentum as well as the gun round versus the save. So should be very heavily Saginaw. See what. Spec floating up at him. Trying takes the point here. Spec, oh, beautiful kill from Jesus. Spec pushing in, trying to do his best to get aggressive there, making a play of some kind. Although splash finds the kill on it, Jesus with a shot dart. Spec has a little bit low, though they have a bunch of space and a lot of pressure. SV's in a really weird, Stevenson's in a really weird spot here. They have a lot going on across the map. Oh, Slave, no, on your right!
Spike down B.
And they don't know who's in the bag. Fast finds another kill. That was so
Standing
fast,
ahead.
I didn't even see.
Last player standing.
What a shot there!
Alarm bot out.
Oh my gosh, fast.
I got the
that was
spike.
clean. Gotta give it to that.
Some clean kills.
Justin Mills left. He doesn't have the spike. Killjoy is the
One enemy remaining.
So, oh, beautiful shot there. So getting the spike down would be huge. Because
30
Killjoy
seconds left.
can definitely defend it. Got the nano swarms online here. Don't quite know where the turret is. Oh, Mills holding the angle. They'll see each other just a second here. Finds the kill there. 4K for Mills. There it is. Sagging off. We'll call it the SVSU 4. Beautiful from Mills. Finishing off the round. I like to see. Was that? Those are his first 4 kills. Puts himself on the board. There you go. Well, now should be both teams will be able to full buy another gun round. Both these teams they get in a state of win a bunch of rounds in a row and then lose a bunch of rounds in a row. They win a bunch of rounds, so I guess it's just who can keep up the streaks the longest. Second Valley will have equal weapons. Stevenson will not be buying a mount this time around. Got Spec here. Looking to take a fight mid. He's playing the duelist. So duelist kind of job is they're very good at taking 1v1 fights. They don't have much utility to help the team. So their goal is to get in aggressive and trade out a defender so the rest of the team can push in.
Deploying drone.
As mentioned here on the initiator, very good at getting the rest of his team, getting info from the rest of his team and helping them entry onto it. See here. Playing just slow down, taking their time. They realize they don't have to push, they can get aggressive, and it's worked for them, but they can also play slow. They can play spread out. This one would probably be called a default. Just like 1 or 2 players in each area of the map, just trying to poke out where the defense is, trying to find what is going to work out. Got Mills here pushing up towards A side. Just him. The rest of Stevenson does not know where they don't know about it. He's pushing up behind him. Because the rest of SV pushes onto B side here. It's like, boy, kills. That killer noise is an absolute menace
30
backside, as
seconds
we've
left.
seen.
One enemy remaining.
Jesus, beautiful
Spike
flick
carrier
there.
is dead.
Saginaw takes her kills left, right, and center. And that will be another round for Saginaw. As we say, the streak continues. The streak continues.
My ultimate is ready.
Said, not a Valorant player, but what else you play? What else you play in this genre?
I play, well, I like myself some Call of Duty, but this is a lot more tactical than, you know, aim, shoot.
Aim, aim short.
But I also like Fortnite, and that's about
Here.
it.
Hey, there you go. Some good first-person shooters under the belt. A good time. Fortnite's an interesting game. People still playing it. I think people forgot about it.
Spike down.
I just died down, and only the people remaining, the good people, are remaining. Such a spec here.
One enemy remaining.
Slade finds another. Saginaw has found its footing. The flock is in full force here.
Tied it all up pretty quick.
Oh man, tying it up 5-5 to the round, or 5-5. 2 more in the half here. We'll see who takes it, who will have the advantage going into the next half of the game. Another full gun round. It's what you like to see. Both teams full rifles, full utility, full armor. It's just tactic versus tactic, gun versus gun. This is the true test of a team. The double gun round. Looking like kind of a split push here. 2 towards B, 3 towards A for Saginaw. Although, or A/mid.
You should run.
We're should interact with the crowd here. Beautiful kill there. Onto Swish. Well, Killjoy ultimate. This is going to be that whole area of the map is just off limits for both teams.
Cover going out.
Towards A side here. Looks like that's gonna be where they're going. Both teams swinging over towards that half of the map. Stockton leave a couple mid here just to make sure that Saginaw doesn't get a flank on them. She's pushing up close here, clearing out the bottom of we call it hell. Like whenever there's an upper spot, we call it hell. Whenever there's a little bit of lower section, we call it hell.
Last player standing.
A couple of kills coming out there for David. Finds a third through the wall headshot there. Hero moment there for him. Manages to find a couple of kills. I don't know if the streak is necessarily broken, but that was a round loss for Saginaw finally. Well, we'll kind of see what happens. This is
Last
also
round before the
tends
switch.
to be a defender-sided map. For if you put 2 teams of skill against each other, it's usually about 7-5 defensive favored in the half. It's kind of how it tends to be. Although Saginaw, for whatever reason, just attacks this map. Unattacked. That's no better way to put it. They just end up doing well there.
Track them
So
down.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We got an operator here for spec. Normally, operator is a defensive weapon. You sit there, get your shot, and then move away. You can't really get aggressive with it because you swing around a corner, and you know there's a couple of places you can be. You miss your first shot, well, you're dead. Also, the rifle you can keep shooting and flick over to the other person, continuing to spray your gun. So interesting to pull it out on the attack here, though. With that huge open middle area, I don't know, kind of viable. We'll see what's back there. Oh, missed that shot there. But very close. Just the spot. Recon boat coming out. Bo's going to have to move away for a little bit. This is looking to take a gunfight here. Backed up by a lot of the rest of Saginaw, who's all mid now.
One
I
suppressed.
don't know if they're going to go for Garden or going to go push towards A. Looks like a little bit of both here. Saginaw, they're just hanging around. They got to do something. They got to get moving. They got to take the space. They're backing off, giving up a little bit of space here. They can't run from these fights. They gotta get in there. That's what they do best. They get aggressive. They get the momentum going.
30 seconds left.
Look, Stockton, well playing a little bit slow, just maintaining what space they have. Oh, the KO there in a tough spot, but Slade does finish off the kill there. One on site. I feel to do some damage. See the someone swinging up from heaven. Slade finds another. Jesus, finding a third. down, but they will be able to get the spike down. 45 seconds left until the spike goes off.
Found them.
Smash going down for SVSU. They still have 4 up to Stevenson's 2. Close stuff. It's looking SVSU favor. He's just here trying his best.
Here.
It's just a
One
wait game at
enemy
this point.
remaining.
Saginaw needs to wait for Stevenson to push into them. Slade finding a third. Although Fast finds one. He's got 3 more to push through. Though this KO is low. We'll see here. Oh, beautiful kill.
This killjoy here, I could use some repairs.
6-6 at the half. Switch now.
Switching
SVSU
sides.
should now be blue on the defense. And Stockton is red. Or Stockton. Stevenson. Gosh dang. Stevenson is on the attack. Be the red team. Interesting half there.
Here.
If you're looking at the rounds, it's Stevenson got 5, Saginaw got 5. Then Stevenson got 1, Saginaw got 1. That's hey, that's how cookie crumbles, I suppose. See Slade here posted up mid, smashed in over towards B. That tends to be the sofa side of the map.
Here.
See Killjoy as well. B not often pushed nearly as much as A. He's a lot harder to take. He's very much so easier to defend with only one solid entrance. If you take mid control, you still have to push up a little bit further too. To push over towards B for the alternate angle. A tends to get hit a lot more. B's easier to defend, so. Although SV getting very aggressive here in mid. But they left nobody on A. Stevenson has all of A site for completely free, gets to push up there. We'll see. They're regrouping for a bit of a flank here. Got 2 on the flank, looks like we'll have the rest coming through mid towards Gardens.
Spike planted.
As the first kill finally comes through. There's 1 flank. Taken down by this Omen, who's putting in absolute work for Stevenson the past couple of rounds.
Shot down.
Here, shock darts. Omen trying to get out of there.
Enemy
Low
down.
health finds it. 3 to 4.
Scanning ahead.
Turret out.
Through. Gets the information. They know where they are. One way though.
3 gone.
Oh, smashed in. Beautiful kill. 15 health on Dream. This is a little geometry trick here where they can see his feet, but as you can see, he can't see out of that smoke. I'd go into why the geometry works, but you just saw. They can see his feet there at the bottom and they can see out of the smoke. So, well, one way. That's what we got.
Unfortunate position.
Unfortunate place to be in. Omen is kind of crazy with that. Omen can place his smokes anywhere on the map. So anywhere there's a little bit of a lip or a little bit of a corner, he can put his smoke there. It's a very, very creative agent. I'm not biased, I swear. I'm not biased.
Shadows traveling.
Stevenson over towards the B side, as we said, not often is pushed, and because of that, that means pushing it is
Placing
is kind of a
swamp grenade.
surprise. So it ends up being a good play. Bit of a transition here towards mid. Most of the team on both sides pushed over towards that area of the map. SVSU taking their time, playing a little bit more defensive. Mills here get a bit of a jump peek, trying to find it. Flash coming out, Mills caught off guard, doesn't quite find what he needs. Spec here with the shorty, the little shotgun of death. The two shot, 1 kill. Saginaw down a player here, and down around.
Spike planted.
Kind of on a safe room. See, they only really have pistols.
Revealing
Tough
area.
spot for them to be.
Found them.
They're gonna try their best though. Dark sees 1. They know what the jet is. If they swing them all at once, they might have a shot. Of course, target does not have
Last player standing.
which is not what you want. All the kills coming in here for Stevenson. Just smashed and left alive. 34 health and a classic. Tough. Probably just doesn't have much to save for, to be fair, but just waiting for the rest. Someone on the team to push him. Hopefully gets a cheeky kill as the round ends. We'll see. Grab the shorty. Do it smashed in. Grab the shorty. There. Quick explanation for why he did that. If you are on the defense and you choose to save, you get about half the amount of money. And because he didn't have a gun there, normally like keeping the gun ends up being more cost efficient anyway. But if you don't have a gun, it's actually more economically friendly to dive to the bomb there, so that you get more money. They wanted to. The Riot developers wanted to discourage defenders from just like, oh, they planted the bomb, well, we'll just save for next round. They wanted the defenders to get involved, try to get that for the defuse, make more interesting gameplay. So they de-incentivize it by, if you save after the spike's been planted for the defense, you get a little bit of money. And on attack, it's something similar. If they don't get the bomb planted and they save, they want to encourage the attackers to go attack. So you get less money if you save. Little economic thing there. That's a little interesting. If your eyes glaze over for that, you can glaze back in here as Saginaw takes a little bit of an interesting position. Jesus mid here. Looks like we got Spec and Slade thing over here. Mills and Smash holding up each side. And we'll see mostly an A hit here. We see the Jet coming in. Although a little bit of fight mid, Jesus finds one, still trying to find more. Devon, another 2K there, beautiful stuff from him. Taking out all the defenders for Saginaw on this side of the map. Stephenson's got the Odin. We'll see. That drone tagged through the wall, then he can be shot by the Odin through said wall. Kind of a character and gun go together well. A lot of utility here. Kind of do what he wants. Got the shock dart. Jesus with the flash over the wall. The one way again. Pushes in here. They can see his speed. This is tough. Smash the fire. Oh, beautiful with the Odin. Devon from behind on the left here. Pushing hell, trying to find him. There's no one there to get shot in the back. Mills finds one. Only him left alive. A couple of health. Devon finds a 4K. I don't know. Tens just come and start playing at that man's computer. He's just going crazy. SVSU will probably, we'll definitely have to do a save round here. Save money for the next one. Looks like it is a Stevenson. What is it called? Farmer Stevenson win a bunch of rounds. And then Saginaw shall win a bunch of rounds, is the assumption. Streak, there's the word. Streak of rounds. Seeing over towards B side here. Smashton will be able to. His dart might be, does manage to see everybody. If he had an Odin, they would be toast. That wall there is amazing. Little flash coming through, he'll be fine. Smoke's coming down, he's gonna wait. He gets to play a little bit cheap. Waiting, trying to find a kill, will manage to find one, might get a little bit of damage there. Not quite. And Stevenson will get planted. Again, SV, hard to hold an angle and really have a rock solid defense when you have worse weapon. Doing their best. Slade. Got Jesus going in for the flash. Mills trying to cover him. It's kind of tough. I mean, they don't have much to lose. These weapons don't cost much, so might as well go for it. Mills finds one. That is a weapon out of Stevenson's hands. Although they do get spotted by that dart, they can kind of hold these angles. There's nowhere else for Stevenson to go if they want to escape the bomb. They have better weapons. They have a lot more to lose. So they'll have to get out eventually. And Saginaw can just wait here. Arrow, of course, he's trying to leave. Oh, one out of bullets there. Although Saginaw can find one as they leave. And Devon, another multi-kill, 3 there in a round. They are absolutely slaughtering. This is crazy. And 10 assists. Beautiful stuff there. Looks like it will be a timeout for Stevenson. Or my apologies, for Saginaw. Beautiful stuff. How's the game look to you? What do you think about it? Outsider's perspective, it's interesting to get somebody on the mic talking about the game who is fresh, to get a fresh experience on the game. So how do you feel? What do you like?
I like the interesting tactics. How you were saying, shooting it towards the top of the door frame to see the feet. That's an interesting play. You wouldn't normally expect things like that. It's, you don't really see that in a lot of games, things of that nature. It's very deep. I don't have a lot of the game knowledge, but I can tell that there is a lot to uncover when you play this game.
There's a lot to do. It's fun. Who's your favorite looking agent?
Oh shoot!
I think Kale looks cool. Omen, cringe. Omen looks weird. Emo looking man. I think it looks cool. Call him Reaper 2.0 from Overwatch. But I think it's a cool design. Yes. Kale also not my favorite color palette, but I do like what they did with him. I do like that's a cool character design. That's fun. That's fun. Sova's got the cool robotic stuff. Good times. Good times. It's just weird. I gotta call it. It's just weird seeing like tactical robot, shadowy person, you know, coded up tech robotic Russian archer guy, Sova, and then there's just a person with a beanie. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It's a little, but as I say, it seems the beanie gives power. Mills finds a 2K there with the killjoy. That'll be huge for Hexagonal. That's kind of what they needed. Looks like whatever they did in that timeout, whether it was a talk, they got hyped, maybe did some stretches, pulled out the yoga mat. I don't know. Whatever works. Honestly, timeouts are it's really a mental thing. If you feel like you can win technically, you think you can win, it's just about kind of resetting. That's a huge thing in competition. Like when you play games, there's not much stake. You can afford to lose and you'll play differently. But when it comes to competition, you really got to get in it with that mentality.
I am the hunter.
So they need a second.
30 seconds left.
If you want to shut down some momentum, like Stevenson.
One enemy
Where you want
remaining.
to kind of bring back
Spike
your own
down B.
that can be really big. I'm surprised teams don't always use all of their timeouts every game.
Right here.
10 seconds left.
Staying on here, pushing up. Not much time left on the clock. 4 seconds to plant the bomb. So there we go. You won't really have enough time to go for kills. 2 win conditions for the attackers: plant the bomb or kill all the defenders. And for the defenders, you can either wait out the timer or defuse the bomb. I suppose you can kill all the attackers as well before they defuse the bomb or plant the bomb, but that's kind of the nature of the game. Time out the attackers or defuse the bomb. The attackers get the bomb planted or kill all the defenders.
There.
More of a default again. We got a couple of players in each area of the map. Mid's a little bit more sparse, but taking the time to poke out where the defense is. You know, you have 1:45 in the round, so you have enough time to see where the defense is and try to get a read on what they're doing. See Spec here on an extremely aggressive angle, finds the kill early onto Sweesh. Pronounce it like that. You're not going to stop me. I'm going to pronounce it like that.
Oh god, intended.
Indeed. Saginaw, it's just a waiting game. It's just a waiting game, trying to get some info, trying to outmaneuver. If they can get a defender behind enemy lines, then that can be super useful to take space kind of aggressively and unexpectedly. And
Cover going out.
attack, waiting out, seeing where the defenders leave an area, expecting the attackers to go to the other side, and they just wait. That can be huge. See, got Slade here pushing up. Jesus.
Spike planted.
Trying to hold this angle, or smash it as he shoots through the wall. It's a little bit of damage here.
Deploying drone.
SVSU's up a player. Spike is down. They should have a completely equal time getting it. Aggressive angle here from Stevenson here. The killjoy all goes down. They're gonna rush it so they can try to defeat it instead of trying to run away from it. All the kills coming out here. Just Spec left alive. I don't know. Well, they don't know. They don't know. Finds one versus one here. Spec 3 doesn't quite find it. Unfortunately, wasn't expecting it, but a beautiful 3K from Spec there. And a beautiful 3K from Fast for Stevenson University. Money-wise, both teams are not looking particularly rich. A little bit of a struggle for both teams to buy. Stevenson will be able to have enough. Saginaw will be forced to save for this round. Do the best that they can. See that the Marshall there, does 101 damage, and base you have 100 health. Most of the time you'll buy armor, light armor for an extra 25, heavy armor for an extra 50. So if they don't have the Marshall one-shots to the body, which is incredibly important. But other than that, most things, if you're not saving, you'll have armor. So you have to hit him in the head. But because of the scope, it's kind of the feel, sniper rifle, precision, headshots. That's what you can do. Now, you only got that with kind of one shot. It doesn't shoot very fast. But rifle one shot, Marshall one shot. So, if you can hit that first shot, it's just as good as a rifle. With it, it also has a better scope. So, that's kind of how it works. Stevenson waiting out, just taking their time, leaving a player mid so they can kind of control some more space, maybe get a flank going if Saginaw leaves the area. The rest of Stevenson pushes up towards A here. Although Saginaw got plenty enough time to control the area. Slow down the measure. Slade there trying to find the kill. I don't think he found any kills there.
Last player standing.
Or no kills. Oh, one kill from Mills there. 1v4 will do his best. Save round, you do the best you can. Saginaw Valley
Match
here.
point.
Gotta buy every round. Just like last game, they are down one more round. We'll win it for Stevenson. Saginaw's got to do their best here. They will be able to full buy this round, and assuming they don't lose, they'll be able to keep buying.
Alarm bot out. Bot
Ult
aimed back.
wise, Stevenson
Placing
is
alarm bot.
very much so ahead. They have 4 ults to Saginaw Valley's 2. Although
Turn out.
the KO ult can do a lot. It'll sound out a
Placing swamp
pulse, and
grenade.
if you get hit like every couple of seconds, and if you get hit by it, you
There
can't
they
use your
are.
abilities. So he also shoots faster and can be resurrected for a few seconds if you kill him. So KO ult can do kind of a lot to a team that's trying to attack without your abilities. Oh, Spec, beautiful.
You shine.
That's why abilities are important. If you don't have stuff like that, you can't pull off crazy plays like Spec there. See the
Take flight.
Killjoy ult coming out here. Saginaw got to leave
Enemy
that
mark.
area. You'll be able to still use that drone, get it in there. Killjoy lockdown goes off, and now it's safe. They can go back in. I suppose you could be
Spike
in it while it's
planted.
charging up, but you gotta be there by the time it goes off. Yeah, out by the time it goes off.
Placing swarm grenade.
Stevenson's
Swarm
split here. They
grenade
got
out.
players all over. A couple on site, a couple off site. They didn't manage to get everybody in there. Devon manages to find another one. Preston trying to cover for Jesus there. Pushing on. Steve, SVSU pushing on site here. Loses
Last
one.
player.
Jesus loses another. Mills finds one. Finds two. Beautiful stuff there. KO ult, or the KO knife will find him, so he won't be able to use ability for a couple more seconds. Oh, and we'll see the dart as well, and that'll be it for Mills.
Attackers
Get hit
win.
by too many abilities, they'll have too much information on it. That will be the game for Saginaw. And we saw the same thing last time, just swinging back and forth like a pendulum. For a bit, it will be Stevenson's favorite, for a bit, it'll be Saginaw favored, and it just seems like Stevenson managed to spend more time in the zone. Beautiful
Good
stuff.
games,
Both
guys.
Teams though did manage to find a
Truly.
good number of
GG's,
plays.
Great
GG's.
game.
That was
GG.
it's always fun to watch. Valorant, watching two good teams play the game, always a lot of fun. But not coming out SVSU this time around, but it was a really great game. Thank you to anybody in the chat from Stevenson. Thank you for coming around. Thank you for the very good game. We appreciate seeing you guys there. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much tonight. Thank you for coming out tonight. Very much appreciate it. For future games, we will still have, or for the rest of the week, we will have Rocket League and Overwatch 2 tomorrow, playing at the same time, and League of Legends on Friday for the rest of week 4 SVSU Cardinal Esports. So, thank you for everybody who came out to the Student Life Center, and thank you for everybody who had us open on Twitch. Even if you just had us muted off to the side while you did homework, we are still appreciative of you, even if you don't hear this. So, everybody, thank you very much. Have a good night. We will see you tomorrow or Friday for more Cardinals Esports. Have a good night.